points per. DJ Augustine starts the second half, trying to give some veteran presence. Kevin Porter tweaked an ankle and may not be returning. Down low, Tate sees Gobert trying to work his way into a shooting window. Can't. Bounces it out to Wood, who's been very quiet tonight. 3 of 7. Wood's their leading scorer. He shoots the 18-footer and hits. 61-42. Mike Conley has just 3 points tonight in 14 minutes. Chest to the top to Donovan. Catch and shoot 3, no good. Donovan is 3 for 9, 0 for 3 from 3. Augustine bounces to a rolling Tice. Nice defense from Don. Hands it down low to Tate. Runs into the best defensive player in the world and misses. Rebound to the front court and a reach-in foul by Tice stops the break. And Ron, I don't know if you know about it, but that's called a Euro foul.
Yeah. I'm trying to get some clarity on why it's used.
Why it's used, the phrase or the foul? As Bojan drives the right side, lays it up and in.
On the phrase, why is it called a Euro foul?
Well, because that's a great question, Ron, because I don't know if you're aware of this, but it's illegal in the European game. It's actually illegal in the FIBA international game as well. It leads to an out-of-bounds free throws in the ball.
So, if it's illegal...
So should we call it the silver foul until they get rid of it?
It's illegal in Europe.
Why is it called the Euro foul?
Yeah.
Because it came from Europe, and then they got smart enough to get rid of it. Tate fires a 3. Oh, my goodness gracious. It hits glass, no rim, and no square.
That was a wide right as well.
That was Scott Norwood at his best. Bojan Bogdanovic left baseline jumpers up and in at 66-42. That was a Super Bowl reference from 30 years ago. Just work with me. I'll find more recent stuff. Jalen Green, number 2 pick of the draft, comes off 3 picks, gets to the free throw line and misses almost as badly as Tate did. The rebound ricochets all the way out to Tate. They go to the left corner, and firing the 3 is the veteran Augustine, and he hits it. Augustine playing on his 10th team in his NBA career.
Yeah, this is his 14th year.
Ish Smith, I believe, is also on his 10th team now that he is hooked in Charlotte. Donovan wants to drive the baseline, gets cut off by Tate, who's a good defensive player. Was all rookie team last year. Bogdanovic flashes to the middle, finds a backdoor cutting Donovan, kicks to the corner to Royce. Left corner 3, rolls Royce. 69-45, Jazz by 24 tonight in Houston. Jalen Green driving, attacking, reverse layup, misses. He's 2 of 14. Long outlet to Bogdanovic. Augustine bear hugs him and takes him down. Jalen Green has probably not had a lot of days in his life where he's 2 of 14.
You notice that Rudy on that last play, he just gave way because Green was expecting some contact and he couldn't finish.
The veteran trick right there?
Just smart, knowing that he could pick up a foul there and had no chance of blocking the shot.
By the way, Royce O'Neal's 3 was a Pura three-pointer presented by Pura Sense. Third quarter, Jazz 67 now as Bogdanovic makes a free throw. Rockets 45. Sparse crowd in Houston, as it will be all season long. But particularly tonight, as they are awfully excited about the Astros, rightfully so. I saw guys banging on trash cans all... Oh, wait. No, wait. Can't use that reference. Around town. Oh, they're like, we're 3 wins away from being vindicated. Don't give me that.
They're a little sensitive about that.
Yeah, don't give me that. We're 3 wins away from being vindicated. We're gonna claim that nothing ever happened if we win 3 of the next 5 games. Stoppage of play. Not sure why. There's an Astros jersey behind me, in fact, and a Robert Horry jersey. It's like the group of champions behind me. 71-45. Not sure what the delay was. Still don't have any idea. Utah Jazz Most Valuable Educators presented by Instructure. The makers of Canvas were inviting the Utah community to nominate local educators who are making an impact in their schools and communities and who are inspiration in the lives of their students. Through this program, 21 educators will be recognized during 21 home games this season. Each honored educator will attend a Jazz game, receive a personalized Jazz jersey, plus each recipient will receive a $1,000 classroom grant, a surprise classroom visit, or organized assembly involving the Jazz Bear mascot and personal from the Utah Jazz and Instructure. Make your teacher nomination at UtahJazz.com. After 2 free throws were good, Deshaun Tate made a 2-footer on an assist from Jalen Green. It's 70-47 Jazz. Bogdanovich, right side 3 is good. Bojan now leads the Jazz with 17 as he's got 10 in the quarter.
Yeah, they continue to go underneath screens. Didn't do that in the first half, and Bojan's been able to put the ball on the floor, and this time he gets a 3.
I've got a different score on our scoreboards than they have on the big scoreboard up top. Well, we got 3. My score guy has 1 score. The scoreboard has another, and our score sheets have a third. All of them have the Jazz up by a lot. Bogdanovich works the lane, flips it up, and Gobert jams it. And then Bojan runs by the Jazz bench and points at somebody on the bench and got a real snicker out of Joe Ingles. Something fun going on there. Jazz are having a blast right now. Tate misses a 3. Jazz are up by 25 on one scoreboard, 23 on another. And
a little confusion on who that lob was for.
Jazz throw a lob, and both Donovan and Rudy go after it, and neither of them get it.
Donovan ended up catching the basketball, but Rudy was right there, which was a little crowded there at the rim, and Donovan misses it.
All right, my stats guy has the score at 75-47. The screen up top has the score at 75-50, and my screen has the score at 73-50. None of it actually matters because the line was, I think, 9, so we're well over that, and that's the last thing that could impact anybody here. Christian Woods at the free throw line. He makes a free throw. David Locke along with Ron Boone. Jeffrey Carroll is our at-home engineer, along with Leif Thulin as our broadcast assistant tonight, maybe being assisted by others as well. 23-point Jazz lead. Donovan trying to find the range on a 3 left side, and he got that one. Tim Lacombe said at halftime that the second half's really about getting Donovan going. He's now 1 of 4 from 3 with 7 points. Tice, cross-court pass to Augustine. Calls out for the Wood pick. Jazz switch it. Cross-court to Tice for 3, no good. Rebound Bogdanovich. Rudy went out and contested, and the rest of the guys crashed the glass. Conley on the run, hesitates outside the 3-point line, spins in the lane, flips it up to Gobert. He catches and gets fouled by Tice. The curiosity killed the cat routine. Somehow Dallas, after a 25-5 start, has now got to within 2 by halftime. 49-47 in San Antonio.
So maybe your scoreboard was...
No, I think it was right.
You think it was right?
Knicks are up 10 on Chicago. Chicago undefeated. Kemba Walker has 19 in that game. Maybe he, like many others, just couldn't play in Boston. Seems to be all right for the Knicks. What an upgrade for them. Rudy's free throw is good. We are now unified on all scores. It is 79-52. And Rudy makes the next free throw. It is now 80-52 Utah. Rudy's got 12 points, 10 rebounds, 6 of 8 from the line. Here's Green, the second pick of the draft, works in the lane, kicks it out. Tate, who's not a good three-point shooter, but he is relentlessly trying, and he misses again. Tice offensive rebound, and is fouled on the way up. Deshaun Tate, who at Ohio State was a 6'4" center out of Toledo, Ohio, undrafted and made the all-rookie team. Great story. Is just not a natural shooter at all, and is 1 of 8 from 3 tonight. Free throw by Tyson's good. Tate's quite a story. It was a wonderful feature story done on him. His mom, unfortunately, was murdered when he was a kid. If you get a close-up on him on television, you see his tattoo, her tattoo on his quad as well as on his left leg. And he openly admits he just dealt with terrible anger issues throughout his childhood, rightfully so, and therapy and meditation and some other things have allowed him to settle down and now made himself an NBA career. It's a great story. I mean, sad, awful story. Great recovery. Bogdanovich bumping him back into 6-foot-tall Augustine. Kicks it out to Royce. Royce will take a deep three. It swirls out. Rebound Whiteside. Whiteside now puts it on the deck. Settles himself. Hook shot up and in. Hassan Whiteside, and Royce steals the inbound pass. On the ground, throws it back out to Ingles, and it's stolen by Wood, and Ingles commits a foul. Hassan Whiteside, at his best in Miami, put up some big-time numbers. In 2016-17, he averaged 17 points and 14 rebounds. And you see it showing up here a little bit. He had 6 points, 4 rebounds tonight in 8 minutes. 82-54, timeout on the floor on the Jazz Radio Network.
What has fluffy brioche buns, crunchy pickles, tasty mayo, a crispy fried chicken fillet, and the perfect amount of spice? Any guesses? Bingo! The Spicy Kentucky Fried Chicken Sandwich. Go on and get yourself a bite of the only spicy chicken sandwich that's finger-licking good. So, what are you waiting for? Order the Spicy KFC Sandwich on the KFC app today for just $3.99. At participating locations only. Prices may vary. Tax extra.
What is your Subaru to you?
I'm Spencer Kofed, and my Subaru is Extreme Adventure.
My name is Sierra Hudson. My Subaru is safety for my family.
My name is Jamie, and my Subaru is freedom.
We know your Subaru is more than a car. It's part of your life. Mark Miller Subaru wants to hear your story. Tell us what your Subaru is to you, and you'll have a chance to win a $100 gas card. See all of our Mark Miller Subaru customer stories at markmillersubaru.com under the My Subaru Is page.
Discover Tool and Safety Days at Mountainland Supply. Get 5% off brands like Milwaukee, Husqvarna, Faltech, Ames, Rigid, Structron, Wacker Newsom, Radian, Spectra, Liftall, Diablo, Ankara Cargo, and Louisville Ladders. Check out live demos with Mountainland Supply expert tool and safety representatives. Get free tool bonus offers exclusively through Mountainland Supply. Fall is here and there's no better time to save at Mountainland Supply. See your Mountainland Supply branch for tool and safety day locations and dates near you.
Weekday mornings, it's DJ and PK to wake you up in the zone. Jake Scott and Ben Anderson mid-morning. Your lunch break and beyond with Hans and Scotty G. And now, unrivaled Alex Keary and former NFL quarterback Scott Mitchell afternoons on the Zone Sports Network. Part of Utah's powerhouse for sports, KSLSports.com. On air, online, and on the KSL Sports app.
The Utah Jazz would like to thank Savage Companies for their support of Junior Jazz basketball. Because of Savage Companies, 60,000 kids enjoy the Junior Jazz program each season.
Pascal flying in again. Gobert tips it. Pascal back up and in. Eric tapped it. Gobert batted it. Pascal controlled it. Went back up and in. Right corner three for Eric Pascal's good. And Eric Pascal's having a very nice night again tonight. 6 points, 2 rebounds. Eric Pascal from the left elbow puts it on the deck, drives to the rim, lays it in and flexes. Eric Pascal's our player spotlight tonight. Brought to you by Smith Food and Drug for easy home delivery as fast as 1 hour. Enjoy same-day pickup at your store on orders of $35 or more. Smith's Fresh for everyone. Eric had a very good first half. We'll check in here briefly. He played 9 minutes. He had 8 points, 3 rebounds, 2 assists. Jazz have the basketball. They lead the Rockets 83-54. Donovan Mitchell's on the right side of the floor. Wiggles with his left-hand dribble into a three-point shot and hits. Back-to-back threes for Don. He's now got 13. A pure 3 for the Jazz. It's 86-54. They lead by 32. Top Sengun driving on Whiteside, gets by him to the rim, but missed the layup. Tip followed, no, and Donovan comes out with it. Moves to the left side of the floor casually. Stops it between his legs, gives to Whiteside. He's rolling down the middle of the lane. He looks at all the restaurants along Westheimer's and says, I'll take a dunk for 2. 88-54. Where'd you eat last night, Ron?
In the hotel.
Jalen Green bobbles the dribble, now gives it back to Augustine. Maybe my most favorite chef in the country is in Houston. Chris Shepard won a James Beard Award for the restaurant Underbelly.
For some of our listeners who don't know, you know, all the good restaurants.
I
every
like
NBA city.
I like NBA per diem, and I like food. 88-54, and I gain weight during the season, and it's all right. Green, 3, no good. Jalen Green, the 2 for 15 tonight.
Just looks like a player out there right now. Doesn't really. I'm not saying that I'm not impressed. I'm just saying that he's.
Donovan inside of the smaller Augustine, gets him all the way down to the left block, then curls back to the middle and draws the foul.
You know, sometimes you see signs of a player with certain skills that's going to separate himself from some other players. I'm really not seeing that right now with this young kid.
Interesting. I love Evan Mobley.
Yeah.
I would have drafted Evan Mobley the first pick of the draft, but I understand why you take Cade Cunningham. Ron Boone, before the game, I found this family, as Donovan shoots 2 free throws. Beautiful family that was sitting on the front row. They're in the second row, Jazz fans right down below us. Mm-hmm. Does anything strike you as strange about this picture of this father and son that I'm showing you? The dad has a Donovan Mitchell jersey, and the kid doesn't have a jersey. Now, should that guy be nominated for worst dad of the year? How do you have a jersey and your kid doesn't?
The kid might have his jersey underneath.
No, he didn't. I asked.
Really?
I mean, now they're in the second row, so clearly not the worst dad, but that's got to be high for, bad dad of the year nomination right there. Seriously, you're buying yourself a jersey and not your son? Donovan strips Augustine. Brown ball robbery. He comes to the front court, lobs it high to Whiteside. Whiteside's got to come down with it. He's in traffic. He puts on the deck, and Sengun fouls him. Can we have a discussion on this?
Let's do, David.
Is it okay for a dad to bring their son to a game and the dad's got the jersey and the son doesn't? Seems a little hard. Seems wrong. We all right. The kid's got to get the jersey.
So bad dad of the year.
First of all, a kid in a jersey looks good. A dad in a jersey, Christian Wood 3 from straight away is good. 90-57. Feel free to share your thoughts on Twitter at DLock09. I'll post the picture on Instagram and let you guys decide here in a second. Jazz are up by 30. 3, in fact. They used to have a thing on the scoreboard that said plus or minus what the score was. They've taken that down since the Rockets started rebuilding. Bojan Bogdanovic bumping and backing, gets the left foot into the paint, cross-court baseball pass to Joe. Open 3, missed it. Joe's been great tonight. He's got 14 points on 4 of 7 from 3. Sengun out of Turkey. Bounce past Augustine, back out to Sengun. They run him off the three-point line. He goes down low to Wood. Attacks Whiteside, misses at the rim. Sengun flies in to tap it, misses. Joe gallops out of the front court, leaves to the right corner. Bojan, one dribble, reads the laces. It says Spalding. He misses. Rebound comes down to Royce. Kicks out to Joe. Pass was off to his left. Whiteside now comes down the floor. He was spectating and enjoying. Bojan in the corner. 5 on the shot clock. Drives the baseline. Gets off balance and steps out of bounds. Jazz lead it.